Bonjour everyone, welcome back to another episode of Little France. It's episode number 19 and we are doing something a bit else maybe? I don't know. We are building the first little island here in Little France, and it's an island because it's surrounded by waters. Oh yeah, oh snap. Yeah, of course that's what an island is, right? I'm trying to build the little island, not in totally like it is, but most of it. I'm taking lots of inspiration from that, and I'm talking about the island where the Notre Cathedral is. There will be lots of little shots from the Google Earth, so you guys can actually understand what I'm doing and what I build to be, let's say, on the same page as I am. So I'm using now lots of of course I will be with the Jesus Paris and Little not Little France, Paris buildings, and I'm trying to achieve here a very strange building. Don't ask me what these buildings are, because I haven't, to be honest, and maybe I should be ashamed a tiny bit, I didn't actually look to see what they totally represent, but I think now I'm building a hotel? I might be wrong. And I'm doing this, like here, this one that you see here, it says Assistance Publique Hospital. Oh, okay, it's hospital, not, anyways. So there are like few type of, some wings are lower and some of them are taller, as you can see here. And this is the entire island, so you guys can have an idea of what I'm doing. So I build here the taller wings and a tiny bit smaller ones as well, which are at the far right and far left. Yeah, I was adding some roofs made by Ronix, but they are flat. So I figured out, hey, why not adding some buildings inside there? So this way they will look much better and more realistic and more like the one that you just saw on the Google Earth. I will delete like almost the entire keys because they mess up with the terrain, and as soon as I will dig the space, the hole for the little river, I will add again the keys. This way it will be easier. And I love the coloring mode, the one for props and also for buildings. It's amazing. I wasn't using them that much, but damn, it changes a lot. So I'm using I'm let's say coloring lots of props lately to give them different type of colors. So yeah, for me it's a really nice thing. This is another building area, this one, which is right across the street from the hospital, and it has inside of it a parking area there and a nice gate. So I'm trying to find that one. Maybe even the gate doesn't fit properly, I mean, as color, textures and whatnot. It is what it is. I can't find all the things I want, so we need to improvise as much as we can. And this way, yeah, things will look tiny bit better. Again, adding the same buildings inside buildings. It's like a buildingception here. Ah boy, the shape of this building is a total different, but it's not perfectly like a what is this? Not a rectangular. What is this? Anyways, this kind of shape, which is another. Ah no, it's a rectangular, right? How do you say it in English? Man, I suck. Anyways, this is the interior part of the hospital. I'm jumping from stuff to stuff, guys. That's as you already know me by now. I'm doing stuff, building in a side and moving in different area. Then I will get back there later and so on. I do this because I tend to get bored of doing something, and also I don't want you guys to get bored seeing the same thing. So I'm doing stuff differently. I just changed this into POs as well. This is the interior of the hospital, with some stairs, some nice passage between the buildings. There is a big nice gate or entrance here in this area. Sorry, I just copied the other gate. I couldn't do and find something better, so I had to add that, and I'm adding here some more doors, special doors, in order to make it, let's say, a tiny bit more realistic. This area, it's again the interior side of the hospital. You know what? Let me show you here. This one is the area I was just doing right now. I won't add anything between the wings of the building of the hospital. In reality, there are some strange things there, like strange parts of the buildings. Maybe it's like a canteen or God knows what is there. But I'm not going to add anything, even though I was kinda going to add a say to me some trees. Yeah, some trees. The streets are, let's say, almost like the ones in real life, like, and by that I mean the one-way roads and whatnot. And the keys here, you can actually use the stairs and get down to the keys. And yeah, the stairs don't have like barriers or balustrades. Who cares, right? No, I'm kidding. These are you can go to a lower side of the canal, maybe to take a boat or something, so pretty interesting. I'm adding the bridges. All the bridges are actually roads, of course, but I'm using I'm using some of them that are from the workshop. These ones I'm using them as procedural objects. I forgot who created them, unfortunately. Anyways, and I'm adding here balustrades as well. This bridge, this particular one, it's pedestrian bridge only, so cars will not go through it. Unfortunately, these bridges are not going to be linked on this side, on the right side, with anything, because we don't have nothing there. They will be linked on the other side, on the left side, later on with the city, so cars can actually go and drive, and people can come here on this little island. I've been using the very old Notre Dame Cathedral. It's on the workshop since like forever, and I've been using this one, but later I will change it with another one made by Jez. It's not Notre Dame, but I can't. This one has very bad LOD, and the colors are not the perfect ones. It's an old one. Who created it? Yes, he did a great job, but nowadays we have really great assets. Here I'm building the Plaza, which is in front of the Notre Dame Cathedral. I will show you soon a shot from Google Earth as well. Not totally copying it, again, just taking some inspiration. But some of the things are like in real life. I want to add also my own touch on these builds, so that's why I said it's not totally like in real life. Of course, now, it's a cobblestone on the ground, if you're asking. It's just some cobblestone, different type of cobblestones. This is the Plaza from the Notre Dame Cathedral. Yeah, most likely like the one I just did, mostly, not entirely. And here I'm using the procedural objects to add some grass surfaces in order to cover that area, to add some trees and bushes, flowers and whatnot, to make it look pretty. And usually this, by the way guys, this episode should have been like 40 minutes. I was thinking if I should split it in 2 parts, and then again I said, hey, let's not do that. Usually people lose interest in 2 parts builds. So I'm cutting a lot of time lapses in order to you guys don't see the same thing over and over again. Here is also a statue, like in real life. I don't know whose statue is that, but there is a statue as well. And let's add some extra detailing on the roads here, like some damaged decals and whatnot, crossings and so on. Now we are building the area near the cathedral. It's a big mess there, to be honest with you guys. There is a very, very big mess. And lots of buildings plopped. I want to say plopped, built very strangely. But I like this kind of craziness of buildings. Like one is smaller, one is taller, one is ugly, one has a bad roof, one is from a different theme area or whatnot. So it's really interesting. At least that's how it looks on the Google Earth. But I totally actually dig it, and I like it. I like it a lot. The shape of the island, I haven't mentioned that, but the shape of the island is not the same one. I made a mistake and I couldn't fix it. I figure it out later when I will be, and that will be at the end of this time lapse, almost. And yeah, I couldn't change it. It was too late, so I had to change a bit the shape of the island. By the way, I will not finish the island. There is one little corner, the sharper corner of this island, that will not be finished because I have an idea for a different type of build, a build that might take a lot, and that's one of the reasons that I will not finish it today, because it's impossible. So that might be only one episode or maybe more, but hey, it is what it is. I will show you what it is about. So this is the craziness of buildings that I was telling you about. So I'm adding also crazy buildings. One, there are different shapes, different criteria, maybe different theme. I'm adding like one or two or a few buildings from different theme, not the normal ones. I'm adding them very interesting there. This is the area I was telling you about. Different type of buildings, interesting, really interesting. I wanted to add some ivies on there, but didn't do that, unfortunately. It would take too much time for me. Here I'm adding some procedural objects decals, right? The little square that you can turn into and use your own texture. These are some of my textures that you can find on my Patreon account only. I share them with my followers. This area here, it's coming from the hospital and it's leading to a palace or something. It's an interesting building there. You guys are going to hate me because I keep saying it's something, but I don't know what that there is, right? Sorry guys. I didn't do my homework properly, to be honest. And I'm adding here, this is a parking area, an underground parking area. Some roads going under this plaza. Mine is not going to be functioning like it should be, but it is for the looks mostly. So yeah. Also, I found out a little issue with the Move It mode, the other one that some of you might know. But you know what? I'm going to tell you about both of them very soon. So this area from here, it's this plaza going from the hospital, which is behind us, straight ahead, and we have here the parking areas, the two entrances or exit. One is entrance, one is exit actually. So yes, I was saying if you copy a procedural object with Move It, because now you have this option, when you copy paste it somewhere and later on you re-upload the save game, those are going to be turned into a black. The color is going to be black. The creator knows this, Cuboid knows this, and also Simon, the creator of procedural objects, they are trying to fix it. And also there is another issue now with this. If you copy with Move It some of the procedural objects and you want to copy paste them, they will not going to be paste anymore, and actually now it's messing up with the entire copy paste system. So if you later want to copy and paste some props, normal props, nothing else, you'll not be able to do so. At least I can't do that, so I need to restart the game, which is not that pleasant, let's say. These are the roofs that I was telling you about from Ronix. Ronix made some really cool roofs, different type of colors and textures. Oh, this is the building. I wasn't talking about this one. Yeah, so I've been using some interesting buildings, including the Pantheon made by Jez, in order to make that round building, that round shape tower through the buildings there. Of course, it's not going to be similar, but hey, it is mostly in the same way, maybe. Yeah. So I did my very best there. Behind it, I'm going to add some green area. In real life, there is like a market or something. Looks like a market. This here, it's the palace, the little palace I'm doing. It has some strange buildings there. I believe in real life it has a totally different purpose, but I'm going to make it a palace. There are some really cool towers. Mine are even better. So yeah, don't judge me too much, because I'm combining some strange buildings here for the love of trial and error, maybe let's call it. I've added the both train stations. I don't remember the name of the train stations, but they are made by Jez, and they're supposed to have underground train tracks. Well, their functionality is, for me, it's nothing else but the looks. So I'm not using them as a real train station or whatever. It's just for the looks. You will find out later and see why am I using those in combination with any other buildings, including the ones from the middle. Yes, I'm crazy. Hey, in Skib is crazy. Always it's good to be crazy. Trust me. Yeah. Here I'm creating the fence. I turn it into a procedural object, and then I stretch it out to make it taller, and also change the color of the bottom concrete area. And here I'm just doing some gates. I was too lazy to look on the workshop for other gates. Yeah, well, who cares? I'm lazy. I already went out a few times and I didn't want to get out to find some other gates. Yeah, hate me. No, love me, please, love me. This is the area of, behind these, the building that I created earlier. I will turn it into a green area, no market, even though I should have added some market stalls and whatever, but I prefer to make it greenish. So yeah, I think it's a bit better from my point of view. What else can I tell you about all these kind of things, guys? I'm talking a lot now about the builds itself, so maybe this will help you a lot for many other things that you're interested. Here is, I'm adding the fountain. Yes, I added a fountain and some little, let's call them restaurants made by Mr. Miyagi. I love those because I'm super lazy, so plus they are working as little parks, so people can come and sit there and look like they're having a dinner or whatever. Pretty cool. And I wish I could add more stuff like this here and there, but I made another, maybe not a mistake, but I made something else. Like I've been plopping the buildings very close to the street, and this doesn't allow me to add extra little assets, props like chairs, tables and whatnot. Adding more trees, more birch trees, which they look absolutely awesome. Okay, and now we are jumping behind the church, the cathedral there, to finish that area as well, which will be a very greener area, let's call it, with some bushes, flowers and whatnot. And in real life, behind the cathedral there is a monument, but I'm not going to add it. I wanted to add something else. I will add an arch. One old building made by Jez pretty cool, and I didn't want to use it anywhere else for now at least, so I'm adding that one. Here I'm adding more decals, procedure objects decals. These ones are being downloaded from the workshop. All my assets, as you know guys, all my assets can be found in my collection. Look at the description and you can find everything you need there. And so yeah, these are from the workshop. There is a collection or a pack of these kind of things. Really beautiful. Some of them are really beautiful. I love them, totally love them, including these ones. So this is the arch I was telling you about. Don't ask me why I went for this one. It's because I liked it and I found it interesting, and I'm adding those little box trees as well there to be more nicer. Yes, nicer. Okay, now we are jumping back to the palace, the so-called palace. I don't know, call it whatever you want. It's a little palace wannabe, right? So I'm trying to create here like a little green garden, palace-specific garden. Yeah. I tried to figure it out how to make these, and I went for a shape. Here I'm adding the gravel on the ground because I want to keep only gravel, and inside these bushes, these hedges, I will add some surfaces made by Ronix, and they are being changed with, of course, procedure objects. And I made again the mistake, but this is the moment when I figured out how and why when you copy props, assets, whatever, and procedure objects at the same time with move it doesn't work anymore. So now I will try to copy all these. I'll make the shapes, and then I will try to copy all of them at a time. It's easier to just copy paste stuff, right? Yeah. Plus I'm lazy, and no, I'm kidding. I'm trying to keep the same theme text. Yeah, theme. So now I'm copying everything and I paste it down, see, and the procedure objects didn't work. Then I copy inside the this is the castle, by the way. Not the castle, the palace wannabe with that building. See that building there? There is not a church inside of it. I don't know the purpose of this one, but at this point doesn't actually matter that much because I went for something else. Anyways, when I was showing you earlier what I just did, I reloaded the game because I couldn't paste anymore, copy paste anything else, so it was really annoying. Yeah, I added a fountain in the middle and some other circle areas, plus some box trees, as you can see. I will add I added invisible pathways all there so people can actually come and yeah, let's say visit the gardens. Plus I will add some event generators as well to make people spend time actually and stay there in my gardens and watch my beautiful gardens. In a few minutes we are jumping into the cinematics, and hope you guys found really good inspiration in this. Later on today, if you are asking, this night I will have my birthday stream because my birthday is tomorrow, and I will spend some quality time with you guys streaming some city skylines, if you are asking. Not sure if it's from Little France or different map, but for sure we are going to have a nice stream, birthday stream, let's call it. Well, I guess this is it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more, and if you like this channel, hit the like button, it's mostly appreciated. Comments as well, I love reading comments, and always I answer to your comments or reply in case I have a reason why to reply it. Yeah, take care, guys. See you next time with another video, even though today should have been Transport Fever, but we delayed that. Anyways, see you next time, guys. Thank you for watching. I salute you.